Hello, my name is Robert Llewellyn and I've been driving electric cars for the last 8 years. And since 2010 I've been making a series called Fully Charged, which is about electric vehicles and the future of energy. Now this is the 190th episode of Fully Charged. It's the start of a whole new season. And in those 6 years, the arena of electric cars and renewable energy has seen genuinely remarkable changes. So in 2010, there were about 3,000 electric cars on the road in the United Kingdom. There's now over 55,000 electric cars. And if you count hybrids, we're talking millions. Back in 2010, there were a mere three, count them, rapid charge points in the whole country. It was woefully inadequate. There's now hundreds of them all over the country. You can drive from Land's End to John O'Groats in an electric car, and many people have done. In 2010, it cost £641 per kilowatt hour to manufacture a lithium-ion battery to put in an electric car. It now costs £190 per kilowatt hour to manufacture the same battery. And this is the really important bit, all the predictions are that it will fall under £100 per kilowatt hours manufacturing costs. And when it does that, that means an electric car will be cheaper to buy than a petrol or diesel car. And that is what's called the tipping point. In 2010, there were just a few hundred wind turbines, both onshore and offshore in the UK. There's now 6,680 producing 13.5 gigawatts of electricity. In 2010, all the installed solar panels in the UK produced 95 megawatts of electricity. Well, the price of solar panels has dropped so dramatically and the installation has been so staggeringly huge, we now produce 8,437 megawatts of electricity from solar panels. That's a big change and a massive improvement, but it still barely scratches the surface. And I want to scratch that surface a whole lot more. This is the area I want to shine a low voltage LED on. Now, here's the difficult part. How do I pay for all the time, energy, and help I get in making these episodes? Now, I do get some very welcome support from Bosch, the electronics engineering giant, and that's going to help pay for at least 4 episodes. I also get a small amount of income each month from Google Ads, but that genuinely doesn't cover the cost of making them. So what ends up happening is I pay for them myself. So in order to ease the burden of producing this series, I'm launching a Patreon campaign, which allows you to chip in if you want, no pressure at all. Do it if you want, not if you don't, to help keep the series going. So there's about 60,000 of you who have subscribed to the Fully Charged YouTube channel, and if like 2% of you were to chip in something, that would make a really big difference. No pressure, do it if you want, don't feel obliged. I'm just saying, if you enjoy watching it and you want to see more, that's really the only way it's going to happen. I'll be that blunt. There are links to the Patreon account in the description below this video. It's really easy to do. It's all explained on the page. Have a look, at least have a look. No obligation, no pressure. If you feel that you'd like to support Fully Charged, it really would make a big difference. I keep saying it would make a big difference. Let me underline that one more time. It would really make a big difference. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Fully Charged if you haven't already, even if you're not supporting it on Patreon, we don't know how to say it, because there's going to be a smeg load of other stuff about electric cars, about renewable energy, about batteries, amazing breakthroughs in batteries, really exciting new electric cars that drive themselves, for instance. I mean, really, literally, so you don't have to steer, you just sit behind the wheel and it drives itself. Not that I would do that, because obviously it's illegal not to hold the steering wheel, but I'm just saying it's worth watching. Tune in again. Tune in. When did anyone last tune in? Tune in. You know the big dial on your telly? Click it round till you get fully charged. It's marvellous.